Hey everyone, what's going on? Vinny here from the AndroidAction.com. Here with the Galaxy Note 2 from Sprint. Doing a full review today, so let's get right into it here, guys. So let's just start this off with a quick little hardware tour around the device. So on the back of the phone, you see you have your 8 megapixel camera with flash, Samsung branding, Galaxy Note 2 branding down at the bottom there. No Sprint branding, but a speaker down there and a little access to your S Pen. And then off to the right side of the device, you have your power and lock button here, nothing else. Off to the left, you have your volume rocker and nothing else on that side. And then at the top, you have your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Down at the bottom, you have your micro USB port. Off at the front, you have your proximity sensors and your 1.9 front-facing camera. Front-facing camera, of course, for all those video chat needs and self-portrait shots. 8 megapixel camera on the back does full 1080p at 30 frames per second. So that should be no surprise nowadays. But in any event, guys, let's get right into the device itself. I clicked something or other when I was showing you guys the phone. Anyway, so right into it here. I mean, first things first, the phone is very zippy. It's very quick, very fast to respond to everything you do on the device. Speed is not an issue here, not by far. The only thing speed-wise that's a little disappointing is just that LTE isn't in every market yet, or even close to as many markets as at&t or Verizon is in yet. So it's just a little disappointing, but they'll get there eventually. So, if you have the Galaxy S3 or the Note 2, just, wait it out. You'll get there eventually. That's the only thing I can really complain about because, I'm not used to 3G speeds, and on Sprint, fortunately, in Vegas and Henderson, in Nevada, we don't have LTE yet, so still working on that 3G network, which isn't a terrible 3G network, still pretty smooth, but unfortunately, obviously, it isn't LTE speeds. But that's my little rant on that. But in any event, you can see here, if you go through the apps, the app drawer recycles. So if you go, 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, back to the first page, instead of going through and then automatically going into widgets, which I like very much so, that it does that you are in app drawer, and then you can go to the widgets drawer at the top, and then you can go into downloaded. So you can see I download TV, Instagram, and Facebook just because I use those frequently. So I downloaded those onto this device while I was testing it out. All those apps work great on the device, if you're wondering. This device does, of course, have that quad-core Samsung Exynos 4 chip. So, like I said, speed not an issue here, very fast. Also, 3100 milliamp hour battery, which is incredible. The battery life on this phone has been outstanding. Let me see here. So I'm on 18 hours right now. This probably is a little deceiving because I haven't used it that much today, but it's on 18 hours. Most of it's been on device idle and standby, so wouldn't read into that a lot, but it's only at 67%. So take that as you will. I would say on an average day that I was testing the device truly, I would get about 12 to 13 hours on a realistic heavy use. So really, really nice battery life out of this device. Very good. So other than that, the screen size, big seller on this device. It's a 5.5 inch display. It has a display of 720 by 1280, pixel density at 265 ppi, so that's pretty incredible right there. Super AMOLED Plus display, obviously capacitive touchscreen and all that good stuff. Just all around, the display is a big seller. It looks beautiful. The crisp colors, obviously is a pin tile technology, but you don't notice it at all with those many pixels inside of here being a 720 True display. Just very smooth, very quick, and nifty. Very nice. So let's just get into a few of the unique features of the Note 2 itself. If we go into Gallery, for example, we can click on a picture. Say this picture I took of my Halo game that I went out and bought this weekend. Yes, indeed, I got Halo, Mountain Dew, and some rechargeable batteries and a controller, because I'm a Halo 4 nut, if you don't already know that. Anyways, you can go to menu here. What you can do is you go draw on image, and it'll flip it around, and you can write stuff on it. So say I want to do, say something like, I don't know, we'll say Halo 4, and then do, say, I don't know, a different color and red, because I love red or something. 10/6/2012, and then I'll pick a blue and I'll draw a smiley face. I don't know, something like that. So very cool, and it stays on the back of the picture, so you can see here it'll let you know that you do have, you know, writings on the back of the picture. You click on it, flips it around, loads it, shows you. So very nice. Very, very nice little nifty thing they built into it. Something really cool is if you're in the web browser here, apparently I was browsing something about Android earlier. Let's see what it was. Yes, Clockwork mod for S3. Anyways, so if you're in here, you can see that little indicator. So I'm not sure if it's going to display it very well on this camera, but there's a little indicator on the screen, and it'll tell you what you're hovering over, which is just a beautiful thing to have going on for you on the browser. So okay, apparently I can't click on it, jeez. So if you're on UPS, anything, I mean, it's going to give you a little preview of, you know, what you're about to click on. See print details, see how those switch over. Just very nice that when you're hovering over the display that works like that. So very cool. Have to love that. Another nice feature, of course, you double tap on the screen, brings up a quick S note, you know, so call Bob, you know, whatever. Very cool. Of course, hold and let go, takes a screenshot, and then you can immediately edit it and say, hey dude, check Facebook out today, and send it off to your friend. Very cool. Something else, if you click and hold down, you can cut things out. So say I want to show a friend a text message, for example, my friend was texting me about his tattoo earlier, so I just wanted to show this. I don't want to show him the previous thing, but someone asked me, you know, what work is he getting done? See that? Makes it a little cutout of what I'm going to send him, and let's copy the clipboard, so I took too long. So let's try that one more time. So do this, and then you can immediately share it, you can immediately post it to Facebook, Instagram it. You can go to Paper Artist. I'll bring up Paper Artist here, which is actually a pretty cool application. It comes preloaded on the device, and you can mess around with this here. Just kind of a basically an editing tool, but it makes it more like a something that was colored. So very nice. That's another really cool thing that I actually found myself using just for fun, but I would see myself using that on a day-to-day basis if I had this as my personal phone. Obviously, my personal phone is still the S3 with Verizon, but we're going to do a very nice comparison between these two phones probably tomorrow. But in any event, very nice device. You can't go wrong here. You know, you have toggles up at the top, so you have me in the reflection, and you have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, sync, screen rotation, sound, power saving mode, driving mode, all share cast, and multi-window. For multi-window, so if I want to use multi-window, just scroll this or click on this little tab right here, and then I'll pull these available applications to use in multi-window. So if I want to use Facebook, and say I want to use Facebook and Gmail. Boom, right there. So I'm using Facebook and Gmail at the same time, checking my emails, checking out my Facebook, and all that good stuff right at the click of my fingertips. I want to change over and I want to use YouTube. So I want to watch a video or listen to a video while I'm browsing my Facebook. Very cool. I mean, you just can't not like this tool. I mean, sure, maybe you won't use it all the time, and maybe not all apps are supported on it, but in any event, it's very cool. You can't deny that. And of course, if you flip it over in landscape mode, which I have that turned off, if you flip it over in landscape mode, it works that way as well. So whichever way you really want to use it, works either way. So with all that being said, guys, I mean, it's a very nice device. If you have any more questions about it, or something I didn't cover that you feel like I really should have gotten to, something I might have missed, don't be afraid to message me. Hit me up on our Facebook page, or for that matter, just comment on this video, and I'll get back to you. So because I'm not perfect, I do miss a few things here and there. I don't believe I mentioned this device is running Android Jelly Bean, so obviously very cool aspect there. That's on the latest build of Android. With all that being said, guys, I'm going to take this video to a close. This device, honestly, I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It's just about perfect. I mean, there of course is room for improvement with every device, but in the aspects of the device itself, of what's out right now, it's definitely my favorite smartphone, on par with the S3. It's basically an S3 on steroids. The processor blows the S3s out of the water, however, so take that in consideration. If you're on Sprint and you're in a 4G LTE area by chance, get the Note 2. Sure, it's a little big and it's kind of bulky in some aspects, but for all said purposes, it's a very nice phone and it works beautifully. So really go and check it out. It's $299.99 on contract with Sprint or upgrade. Not a terrible deal. Right now you can get it on wirefly.com for $249.99, which is a deal they're doing right now, so you can check that out if for as long as that will last for. But in any event, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. If you did, please hit that like button. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, hit me up in the comments. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter down below, and check out the AndroidAction.com for all your other related Android news. And with all that being said, guys, I'll catch you next time. Drag this on a little bit longer than I should have, but see you guys next time. Peace.